Okay, that should work. Hi, I'm Wes, the Explosion, and more Animal Crossing. I'll probably open up the town a little bit later. I kind of want to get my bearings first. Like it says in the description, it's been like a week since I played. I meant to do at least one other just on my own playtime, but I did not get around to it this week. Well, I got my list of what I need. So I'll probably do it. You got money for me? Oh. Why does the bank account thing go through? Place it in my pockets. What do I got? I don't care about the happy home. Oh, well, I should probably still do it. Yeah. I'm rank S. Like, it's honestly one of those things that, unless I specifically just do something to tank my rating, it's gonna be an S. I don't think it goes any higher than that, does it? Don't believe it does. Oh my gosh, a tree branch. Yeah, I kind of forgot that, like, last one I ended, I got my Gardevoir costume back up. I made it myself, and I think it doesn't look half bad, so I'm actually, like, fairly proud of it. Relatively proud of it. I knew you were there. I knew it. Saw that there when it was on, like, the loading screen, the main menu, the whatever you want to call it. Look, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's, like, one of the few things I want to do before I open it up, is get all the fossils. Because if somebody wants to grab, like, all my resources, that's fine, other than the fossils. The fossils are the one thing I cannot forgive. By that I mean part with. Anka, you look ridiculous. Not what I meant to do, but you know what? That's fine. Huh. I mean, that's cool, but I want the fossils. Thought I saw something moving there, but I guess not. Oh well. Have I seen them sniffing before? It looks a little intense. Well, that was oddly placed. How many... I don't know how many fossils I should be collecting. So I guess I just gotta run around. Then again, can people use shovels on other people's islands? I thought it was one of those things you need special permission for, but I think the last time I opened up the gate, all of a sudden I found that all my rocks had been hit. Which are fine, I didn't really need the materials. I did not realize that was a thing that could be done. I thought you needed to be, like, best Brosinos to have special permission to, you know, use your tools on somebody else's island. Otherwise, I could just open it up and somebody could come through and just dig up all my trees. Listen, I need you to not fall where I can't get you. Thank you. I would have been severely cross. Okay, run around for fossils yet. Get the guilt trip out of the way. Oh. She's so distracted that she's not gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's been a week. So yeah, I don't even remember what it was. I might know what it was. But yeah, some video I was watching, they were talking about how Animal Crossing's such a nice, you pick it up and you play it when you have time game, right? But I always think back to how, like, when you're not there for a while, the animals will just be like, oh, haven't seen you in like 20 years. And I feel like if this were really just to pick up and play at your own, your own leisure. Leisure? Either work, but I kind of like saying leisure more, which means it's probably more pretentious. But yeah, if it was just a leisure thing, I don't think they'd get on your case. They'd just say, oh hey, how nice to see you. It's been a bit. Always seem just a bit more guilt trippy, don't they? Am I crazy? Maybe. First try, baby. Yeah, I'll get the fossils, then I'll call KK Slider. Because I'm not sure if that'll actually interfere with anything, Because, like, when somebody visits the island, like, everything stops. It cannot let you do things while somebody's loading in. That would literally be some type of impossible. Really gotta wonder if that was some sort of programming thing, or if it was like a conscious choice. 'Cause, yeah, I've been playing like the Castlevania, like it just reminds me, I've been playing like the Castlevania games. And the way that the Belmonts move around is like so rough. There's a part of me that's like, well, maybe it was a hardware limitation. Maybe they couldn't make Simon get all fancy with him running around like a crazy person. And then I think about all the other games on Nintendo that I played where they don't control that awkwardly, and it's just like, nah, I feel like somebody had to have made this choice. But maybe that's just the difference in the like programmers they had on their team. Maybe it was a problem. Maybe it was too difficult for them to run around as nice and, fluently as, say, Mega Man or Mario. And there we go. Goodness me, weeds. So yeah, I think like next week... Okay. Next week I gotta finish the game that I started playing. Started playing, like on stream, I started playing like the stinking Neptunia X Senran Kagura game. Which, my goodness, I thought it was going to be a lot more gameplay, but no, instead it's just like a stream of me doing my best to riff on all the stinking dialogue they have. Because that game is like 2/3 dialogue, 1/3 gameplay. Which, it is fine, I just shouldn't have streamed it. That's like the whole thing, I want you to assess my fossils. Listen. I am 1 away from completing my whole thingamajoo. RNG, why do you hate me? I literally just need 1. At least I'm pretty sure it's just 1. And what'll happen when I get that? It'll just be done and I'll feel good about it, But sometimes that's the most important thing, just feeling nice about stuff. Yes. Let's see. What are the new songs? I'll continue going for the new songs. How do I spell this? Because it's one of those things, it's like exact. So is it K dot K dot space? I'm gonna say dub. Well, we're gonna see if I'm right or not right now. Did I forget to cross off what I did last week? I'm pretty sure I got chill wave, right? Like a chill penguin. And then I'll just feel dumb if I'm wrong. Since it's a song I'm like unfamiliar with, I can't exactly be like, oh yeah, this is the song. I might look that up. Google KK sliders new songs is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I spelled that right. Doesn't really sound like... Well, I was expecting dub meant dubstep. I could be very wrong, though. Nintendo Wire, what do you have for me? Yeah, that should be correct. What I did. Yeah, I'm trying to think if it was Nintendo Wire or some other Nintendo site. Yeah, I'm just reminded. Well, I don't know if that's an interesting story. Well, I already started saying it, so I guess I'll say it. But yeah, there was like one time when I was like on Twitter before Kirby and the Forgotten Land came out, right? And one of those sites posted like an article. They're like, click here to see all of the pre-order bonuses for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And then I was like, oh, well, that sounds interesting. Well, I know I'm gonna pick it up. So I guess I'll give it a little click there. And then I went in and the article was just like, no game retailer currently has any pre-order bonuses announced for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Here's where you can pre-order. And I'm just like, why? Why do you do this? You make an article under false pretenses. I mean, I guess it's one of those things that, like, they're technically correct. Well, we did it. We did it. We listened to a song. Anything good? I wish to sell, please. Oh, I completely forgot. I wanted to set those up, the donation boxes, just to see if anything ever happens with them, which I'm pretty sure it won't. But you know what? Let's consider it an experiment. I mean, it'd be neat. Oh shoot, I actually wanted to stay in there for a sec. But I'm gonna drop these off. I'm gonna drop these off because I'll feel good about it. We'll drop one off. Oh shoot, I was gonna do it right there, but I already put like the library. Why do I have a pool there? I'm sure it made sense to me at the time. Look. We're gonna drop one here. So it is functional. That's actually kind of neat. To what end, I'm not, like, entirely sure. Oh, well, great. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's for, like, guests of the island, or if it's for my villagers, or what. But, you know what? It's pretty neat. And I'll put the other one... Ooh, let's pick that up. I'll put the other one right here. I still don't know what this is. Oh. Wait, was that what fell from the sky? No, yeah, that one was what fell from the sky. What did Mitzi give me? A pop-up toaster? Okay, sure. Place. Oops. Well, you know what? I'm capable of this level. Yeah, that looks fine. My pixel work is fine. Yeah, I have a few things to drop off, so we'll go here. Then I'll open the stinking gate. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, okay, I did get Chill Wave last week. I'm not imagining things. And let's see, put away, put away, put away, put away. Okay. My pockets are light. I'm feeling breezy. So then. There are several decorations I have out that it's just like, is this what, yeah, was this what you wanted to do like 2 years ago? And I guess it was. I don't think anything looks too horrible. It's just a lot of things that I probably wouldn't put out if I were to redo it these days. Now then... I want visitors. Yes. Online. And we'll get the description ready-ish. Dodo code. Jojo code. Invite. The more the merrier. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Let's see. What now? L2 C, oops, CNB. And okay. Huh. So whoever stopped in for like just under a minute gave it a like, huh? That does seem to be a thing that people do. Just don't want to say like bomb, but you know what I mean. They'll just come in and mysteriously deliver likes. Which I dig the positive vibes. I dig it. Yeah, I figured it'd be a lot. Listen, I'm just trying to suck up to someone. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know if I can give Shino gifts yet. Well, if I have, like, one extra thing of wrapping paper, I guess that would not be, like, the worst thing to keep in my pockets, you know? How much is a serving cart? Nah. Shino. Not necessarily. I have lived in places where it starts looking like a warehouse with, like, all the crap I have. And then I don't really know how to get rid of things. One of this, like, well, I mean, somebody would like this. I'm not just gonna throw it away. Plus, that's more stuff at a landfill. But at the same time, it's probably not, like, super healthy. I have, like, a ton of Pokemon plushes, right? I don't know if you want to call it a phase or what, but I just have a ton, and it's just like, should I really and for truly collected all of these? The answer is absolutely yes. But yeah, like, when it comes to some of my favorite, though, I still probably would pick them up, even if it's like you have too many of them. Like, I think I saw they were doing a... No, I missed the Hatterene. But apparently they're coming out with, like, a Zarina one at some point, and it's like, I really like Zarina. I don't know how I would get you that book, sadly. Plus, there'd probably be copyright issues involved, right? Yay. Yay! Don't think I should have given her the Miko outfit. Somehow, it just looks like she's wearing just a skirt, you know what I mean? Yes. I probably should have said something to her first, because that was rude. Although at the same time, they're personality-less AIs, so what's it matter? But still... Okay. Okay. It's because I haven't hung out in a week. Wrap one end. Oh, I'm guessing that was somebody who visited. Diana, I just want to give you a gift, okay? No, okay. This is for you. I'm not waiting all night. Just give you a gift. Just take it. What could it be now? It's a flapper dress. Changing in public. Floor seat? I'm thinking like the Zen cushion almost. But I don't... Yeah, what is a floor seat? I guess we're gonna see. Wish there were a way to just preview it right in your inventory. But hey, what can you do? What can one do? Where was Anka at? Do I have anything for... I don't know. You know what? We're gonna go with Groovy Tunic. Do you want this? Oh my gosh, I did not notice until just now the shells there. I think it works well except for the hat. Well, I guess we'll continue to hand out the place item. I'm sure somebody would love the... Oh no, now Anka's there. Somebody would love the mountain parka. Honestly, is there any point to me doing this? Is this Mitzi? It is Mitzi. Do I have anything for Mitzi? I don't... I think I'm gonna go Savannah. That's gonna be Anka because of all the people, I think she's the one that would get the most use out of the ski mask. Because of how athletic she is, and not for any nefarious purposes that anybody ever uses ski masks for. It does kind of make me think back when the whole pandemic started. And people were wearing, like, masks in public and everything. I do kind of wonder how many bank people, like, panicked, you know? Because, yeah, that does, like, kind of really, it just makes it hard to do, you know, like, you can't identify people, so if somebody were to come in and get up to some funny business, how could you identify them afterwards? That sounds interesting. Wasn't there a balloon? Or is it further down? Was it this way? Let's go. Oh, it's right here. And it doesn't pause the action for me. How very rude. That's what I think of you, Green. I got a stick. I guess that was new to this game, wasn't it? The stick. The pole vault. Because otherwise, that seems like the perfect thing, where it's just like... Villager is in Smash. Give him a stick with which to beat people. Who wouldn't love beating people with a stick? Yeah, I really think it's the... I think it's the way they do things. Wrap... Mountain parka? Mountain parka. Because, yeah, I think it would be perfectly to say, oh, hello, it's so nice to see you. It's been a little bit. Wow. But it's another thing to be like, oh my gosh. I practically died while you were gone. Yeah, I like the sporty look. And I like that we have matching squids. Because I think there's only one sprite for them. But anyway. Okay, what did you give me? Place item. Do I want... it's kind of cute, but... Maybe I'll give it away, maybe I won't. What things do I have in my inventory that I need to ditch? I think just the shells. Which I think I've said this before, but... I could really make transporting objects easier, because I think I can make a shed or something that'll just give me access to my inventory at any point in the island. Put in storage, put in storage, put in storage, put in storage. Did I miss cherry blossom season this year? Huh. I wonder. I did just come to a horrific conclusion earlier today, though. Probably not even an hour ago. Because, yeah, in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they opened up the events for Darkrai and Arceus, and there was a time limit on Darkrai, and I just have not really thought about that game, so I apparently missed that. Maybe in, like, the next day or so, I'll go into it just in case I can somehow snag it. Like, the whole thing is, I'm not gonna use it, right? I don't play competitive Pokemon, and typically when I play against other people, we don't use legendaries anyway, so chances are I just get it. I'd put it in a box, and that would be that, but there is something just horrific knowing it's like, hey, there was this thing you could have just gotten, and you didn't. You just didn't. Okay. I mean, who wants to miss out on free stuff? Am I right? Oh! Oh, okay, I was like, what? I've gotten gold before. It's not that weird, is it? But no, I kind of forgot that you get the gold recipes typically by finding gold. What thing could I make really tacky by making it gold-plated? I got it. Oh man, there wasn't enough clearance there. They do look like butts, don't they? Huh. Oh, centipede. Okay. Not sure if I've ever seen a centipede in real life. I have no idea what places they're native to. I've been given the impression that Japan has like an issue with them, but I don't think there's so much over here. But my goodness, they do look terrifying, don't they? I'm trying to think of like the worst bugs we have around here. Although, I've had like 2 stinking yellow jackets get into the house. So I'm wondering if there is a breach. Because I do see, like, you know, various insects flying around the house, like the carpenter bees, although they stick mostly to the garage. But yeah, I'm worried if there's a breach, or ideally, I'm just getting really careless when I have the door open. Although the first one I saw, it was like, I don't recall the last time I was outside. How is it that you are in the house? Oh, yeah. But I got cash flow again, so if worst comes to worst, I could probably get an exterminator to come and, like, spray some stuff. Yeah, I've had, like, 2 mice in the house before, though, and that's kind of why I got cats, and then I never had vermin in here again. But honestly, that's for the best. One, I don't, like, I don't hate mice. I just don't like them in the house. I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing. And I probably also need to get the cats treated for parasites if they, you know, chomp down a piece of vermin. And, like, maybe the reason why they don't come in is maybe it's just the scent of the cats being like, oh no, this is not a safe place. This is not a domain I wish to go to. I should shoot that balloon. Can I catch it? Probably could have taken a shorter route, but... Can I catch it? You're down there. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. You've beaten the stubborn out of me. I will use my ladder. Keep on going back and forth on whether I want to continue playing this game or if I'd rather just mess around with other stuff, because it is relaxing. It is relaxing. But it can get old. But it is relaxing. And hey, maybe this is the final time, you know, the time I finally get into like something creative with like a video game. Although, as I said before, I don't really do that too much with games. Just because I do not have, like, the attention span. Listen, I can't see. Oh, darn. Did I get this one? I think I did. Well, I can catch this centipede. Okay, what do you got? Okay, I was supposed to catch a million billion. Should probably water flowers at some point, because that'd be an easy one to do with like the fields upon fields of flowers. I could get so many just like in a single sweep of the arm, as it were. Okay, so I need to give out 6 presents yet. I feel like I've been getting very impatient with loading lately. Because right there, I'm like, come on. It's just the shop. It should automatically open and stuff, right? It shouldn't need to load in. And it's like, dude, that was like, you know, 5 to 10 seconds. Don't get yourself in a tizzy. But no, I'm weird. I think it's just because the other game I was playing has like, it feels like a lot of loading for what is pretty much just still images and still images and dialogue boxes. Which if it were loading something epic, you know, fair enough. But just for you know, oh, here's a talkie bit. That's when it's just like, are we really doing this? Oops, no, that's not what I want. Place item, please. Is there anyone that I would give that to? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna sell that. I'm gonna get one more hippie thing because I think it would kind of suit Cat. Don't ask me why. Oh yes, hello. We will make friendly banter. You know what? I am just gonna go with the basic one because I think the colors suit her best. Okay, let me think now. You know what? I can organize that stuff in a minute. I can do it. Okay. I could also just make some ding-dang diddly-dong furniture. Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm gonna need to take a potty break here in a little bit. And not the one that'll be over in like 30 seconds. Must have been what I ate earlier. Which might be a little too much information, but... well, whatever. Okay, what do I got? Groovy tunic. Organize this. probably organize this so that I know what's what and then just wrap them. Maybe. Wrap. Because, yeah, it makes sense to my brain, even if it seems random. That means I need something for Bob and Mitzi, yeah? Yeah, I think, why is my brain so organized? Only when it comes to, like, really dumb stuff. That's probably the ADHD. If I find it interesting, then sure, I'll memorize it. If I do not find it interesting, then no. It's just like a puff of wind, gone immediately. Come on. Oh, there we go. Almost nodded off there. Goodness me. Ow, harvest fruit later. Excuse me, miss. We're in what? Yeah, the middle of the month, so yeah, nothing would have changed availability-wise. Oh, darn it. Did I really just sack, like, the better bug to get the stinking locust? They'll eat all my crops. Mitzi and Bob. I think they want cherry speakers. Don't ask me where this information is coming from. It's just a feeling I have. They all fell in front, right? Yes, they didn't get eaten by the flowers. Holy cow! It's typically far and few between that I get, like, the stinking balloons, but that's, like, the fourth one today, and I've been playing, like, less than an hour. Oops, no, that's not it. What is... Or is this one of those things that I can't... You know what? It's a gift now. Yup. Mitzi, I have no idea what this is. You hang it on your wall, apparently. Please accept this. Somehow with her in the nurse outfit and her pounding away, it seems like she's getting up to some wacky medical practices, doesn't it? Thanks, Mitzi. So what, are you up to? A golden piggy bank? Holy cow. Yeah, I guess I do. I bet it costs like a ton of money to be able to do that. Also, nice placement with the kettle on top of the stove. Yes, it is a gift. It is meant to be. What if you did give somebody a gift, but you're like, don't open Pandora's box? That was Pandora's box. That's not a new and cool, you know, subversion of expectations. It's what it was a story from like hundreds of years ago. Okay. Shoot. No, I actually wanted to favorite. What does that cost? Okay, it's just gold nuggets. I might actually do that then. Okay, are these? Yes. Shoot. Well, still. I got it. Order obtained. So yeah, I need to... Oh, I did do that already, so I don't need to worry about that. What is it? Okay, I needed, yeah, the Dharma. But anyway, I need... Whoops. I need cherry speakers, I think. What did I sort by? There we go. I sorted it by something I can do now. I need one more cherry. Okay. Well, at this point, nobody's in here, so I can get away with just going next door for a second. Don't worry about it. Oh, goodness. Goodness me, something did not agree with my systems. Aye. On like any level. Cherry. Then I also like had to check on Lucina because she's like cough sneezing. I think she's fine now. I think she's mostly fine. She just has a dumb habit of eating things sometimes that she should not be eating. So I don't mean to victim blame here, but she could probably just improve her diet a little bit. I remember when, when she first came, she was kind of like miserable because she was like an outside cat originally. She was just like a kitten that somebody found. And yeah, so like I got my mother to give me some plants. And then she kept on like getting in the dirt and she kept on like eating the leaves, and then I'd find just a little bit of spit up or just straight up vomit here and there. So yeah, I needed to get rid of that. Actually, I kept them for a while. I'd just like leave them in the room with the most windows. They'd get sun and I'd water them, and then I returned them to my mom eventually. And she's like, "This is the best these have ever looked. It's amazing. The before I need to give presents to her. The 4 sitting right there, by the way. And I'm just there thinking, like, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything. So it just seemed like weird praise to get. But hey, like, I guess if she was pleased with the results, I will babysit her plants by having them sit in the sun and water them like... What did I do? Was it once a day or once every other day? Whatever watering regimen I gave them, I will do that again, I guess. It's no biggie. No biggie at all. It just seemed like kind of a weird thing to get excited about. That's it. Yeah, that's all. But hey, as long as everybody's happy. Do we... I still need to... Didn't I shake down like 3 trees? Why do I only have 4 pine? Yeah, coconuts. Maybe it was only 2. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I'm counting my coconuts before they've fallen. That's not a thing people say, but anyway. I should do this. Seriously, I don't think those things go together. Whitney. Whitney, dear. Was that impressive? Did you like it? Are wolves still like the #1 crush in this game? There's a part of me that's like, that's weird. And there's another part that's like, I can kind of see it. Although with their diminutive forms, like, maybe not in the game, but maybe some fan art. I don't know. I'm getting into weird topics. Why don't we just move on from here? Okay, now then, let's claim some stuff. Do I have any? Yeah, how many flowers do I need to water forever? Flower power? Yes. Oh, this is planting flowers. Flower tender? Oh, I already did that, so I don't even need to worry about it, huh? Okay. Well, that's one less thing I need to worry about. Probably not the sort of thing I want to encourage anyway, because my gosh, I have like... Flowers are practically weeds at this point. It's redonkulous. Let's sneak... Am I close enough? I don't know the hitbox. No, I'll get the apples later. First we do these. Hey, Luciana, you feeling better? You got whatever it is out of your system? Yeah, I probably should at least vacuum more. Typically I clean like once every 2 weeks, right? But I should probably vacuum like at least once a week. Didn't need to worry about it before, but you know, with cats, probably wanna do it a little bit more. How much stuff to put away? No, not really. So I can just make and then sell. Yeah. Michi was a little barfy like the past few nights. Not like last night, but I think it was like the 2 nights before that she vomited a little bit. And I kind of wonder if that's... Because typically when, you know, that happens, I worry that she has like a parasite or something. But it could just be that, you know, like there was an excess of like dirt and hair around. Which you would think cats would be used to, because like they're the ones that make it, right? I mean, I put some hair out into the world, but you know. But yeah, like it seems so calmed down now that I vacuumed. And yeah, tomorrow I need to finish cleaning the kitchen, probably. I might get a little bit of that done tonight. But you know what? That's not, like, really that interesting. Although, yeah, at some point I do want to wax my legs, like, since we're talking about hair and the like. Probably keep them continuously waxed, but, like, yeah, I typically don't have the attention span for my own upkeep. Which is a little pathetic. But hey, what can one do? Take care of oneself, that's what one can do. Why? What does KK got that I don't? Why won't they come off their seats and talk to me? I must kill KK Slider. Now, is this for purchasing or for spend bell? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm gonna sell a lot. I'm gonna be a little entrepreneur over here. How do you keep that warm constantly? Where's coconut juice? It's coconut juice. Anyway. That's everything. That's everything. Yeah, like, I did not mess with, like, the cooking in this game at all. I don't know. Just, like, not really something that I consider fun. But you know what? If somebody else does, like, I mean, more content, more options, like, even if it's not for me, it's still really great. Someone out there will enjoy it, right? Yeah. Yes, I must sack all of my coconuts. A mass craft would be great. A mass craft will be great. Aye. Yeah, I think next week I'm gonna start doing... Actually, I need to talk to Sam. He's been thinking about doing streaming now that his college is out. So we'll see if he wants to do anything. I do know he was actually talking about doing Animal Crossing and, like, possibly streaming it. Because for him, and tangentially, you know, relatedly, parallelly, I don't know if that last one's a word, but still, this game went horrible for him and my mom. Because they both wanted to play it, but, you know, he's the one with the Switch. So, what would happen is, like, he'd have his Switch, and then she would have to ask to borrow it, like, every time, which, you know, that's kind of annoying on its own. But worse than that was, Sam just got bored with it really quick, right? But he was the primary player, so pretty much everything revolved around him, you know, getting the ball rolling. Like, my mom couldn't go in, she couldn't do, you know... She couldn't make, like, the improvements to the island to get things going. She couldn't, like, lay down the bridge that they need. She couldn't name the place. She couldn't do any of the stuff that pretty much the primary player needs to be the one to do. If you're not player one in these games, a lot of times you are pretty much a second-class citizen. So, yeah, and then that, like, almost, you know, that only made things worse, because then Sam, you know, he's kind of bored with the game. He's, like, a little fed up with it, and then he has somebody just bugging him constantly. Hey, let me borrow Animal Crossing. Hey, can you do this in Animal Crossing? Hey, and it's one of those that's like, yeah, I think you two would have had a much better time had she been the one to start up the island and everything. And there's been, like, multiple times I've asked my mom, hey, do you want to Switch? Because, you know, that's, like, no cheap... Yeah, it's not like a new Switch is cheap or anything, but at the same time, like, it's my mom. I would probably just buy her a Switch if she wanted one. She's like, I don't know how much I'd use it outside of that. But she's also the type that plays... Yeah. She plays, like... I don't know if it's Candy Crush or, like, one of the knockoffs. But I'm like, I think there are, like, match 3 games on the Switch. Like, isn't it Puzzle and Dungeon or whatever? Or Dragon and Dungeon? I don't know. But whichever it is, like, I swear there is one. I'm just like, she'd probably get into that. But it's kind of hard to, you know... It's kind of weird to try and, like, get her some... Well, get anybody something like that and hope that they like it. Because, you know, it'd be one of those, it's like, okay, first we gotta buy, like, the 100... Actually, no, she'd probably be fine with the light. We'd have to get her the $200 system. Then we'd have to, like, set up her account, put some money in there, and then get her the game that she might or might not like. Wait, what? I was not paying attention to that conversation at all. I think I want the Zen uniform. Unless I already have one. What could it be now? Yeah, she looks really cute in it. That's kind of what I figured. Now you're the one that's alone. How does it feel? Yeah, I don't want this. So we'll ditch that. Though I do appreciate his hustle. He's still there just singing to himself. I say while sitting in a room and talking to myself. Thank you. You're the only one, and you did do, yeah, you were nice about it. You were kind. You were saying that you were worried. It wasn't guilt. It was just like, oh, man. Do what you're gonna do. Just keep me informed. But I can't keep you informed. I can't say, hey, I plan on streaming this again next Saturday, so look out for me then. Until then, I might be screwing with some dumb stuff. A layered polo shirt. Let us see. Place. I might not. You might not see me wear this, but it's because it's just too good to take out of. Look, don't even ask. I do gotta wonder what they do with. I mean, this is still like this is the dumb folly of trying to apply real-world logic to video games, but it's like, what are they doing with everything I sell them? And I kind of almost feel like it's probably some, like, nefarious... Oh yes, we got the natives of this island in the middle of nowhere. These are authentic abandoned island, you know, like, I isolated island goods. It's just like, dude, I'm just some guy that you brought here. Technically, your marketing isn't wrong. It seems a little disingenuous. I just have something to give to Anka yet. Excuse me, sir? Just something to Anka. And then that will have been everybody that I needed to... What do we got? What do we got, boys? I'm probably gonna sell these things, because why not? Except for the Rip Doctors thing. That sounds like something I would actually wear, because I'm weird. Deposit a nice round number. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you for your patronage. Oh shoot, I actually wanted to check for some other stuff while I was in there. I wanted to see if, like, one of the few KK songs that I shouldn't say few, but I do have, like, a lot of KK songs. I have a whole list of everything, and there's a lot of it crossed out, because I like making lists, okay? It lets me visually see when I am completing what I'm after. Nook shopping. Is specialty goods. I don't think I have KK break. Hang on. That's not one of the new ones, but I would think... Yeah, that is one of the new ones. Okay. I can't place orders? Why? Why not? Look, somebody remind me, like, during the last 15 minutes of the stream, I'm probably gonna screw with a few things that I can't do while the Dodo gate's open. Somebody remind me to come back and get that. I need the box art of Anka acting all jiggly, I guess. Or whatever you want to call that pose. Oh, that blue beetle probably would have been good. Oh, Anka. Oh, and I wanted to sell things, but you know what? That's fine. Why is she looking so pensively at... Okay, here she goes. Do you want this? Don't do anything corrupt. 5 banks were, you know, were held up since last Saturday. Actually, I wanted to... Okay. Place item. Do I want that? I don't know if I want that. But... Oh wait, I do know I want that. Place item. Yes, I definitely want that. Actually might want multiples of that so I can give it to people. Because that seems like the sort of thing that would suit some folk around these here parts. I might plant that just because it's a tree. But the rest must go. I have no need. Yeah, where do I want to put the tree? And I know I have a few fruits up here. There will always be a part of me that feels very dumb for not making a fruit orchard and instead just being like, let's put them around naturally. Oh, I was assuming that it would put them in front of me? The flowers ate it. I really do need to do something about my ding-dang-diddly-dong flowers. But that can be a discussion. That can be a task for another day. Today doesn't seem like a landscaping day. Whether such a day will ever come is also up in the air. But never you mind. I could catch the moth, but some things that just aren't worth really doing because it's like you'll get Jack Diddley for it. That was a jewel beetle, I think. That would have been worth it. But the deed is done. As Mr. Krabs would say, the deed is done. I think like the original creator of SpongeBob passed away, and from what I hear, the episodes have been going downhill since then. I haven't watched in like ages though, so like it's not something that, well, I don't know. I think there will be just like an odd little bit of nostalgia for that. I think I actually watched like when that show premiered. I think I did actually manage to catch like the first time it was ever shown on television. So that's kind of just like a neat little thing, you know? So like the first ever airing of SpongeBob. How cool. And heck, I think I even got like I think I watched like the initial one on my own. And then when they did like an encore presentation like a few nights later, I also caught that too with my sister that time. And it's still like, I'm not like a very, you know, like laughy, giggly person. Then again, maybe I was back then. But still, it still managed to like crack me up even on like a second viewing when I knew all of the stupid jokes that it was gonna make. You know, there was like a time where it was take yourself too seriously. Oh, I don't look, you know, why would I watch SpongeBob? It has such juvenile humor. But it's one of those, like, looking back, it's like, it was a pretty solid show. It was pretty darn funny. Whether it still is, like I said, is up to interpretation. I haven't seen, so I cannot judge. But there would be something kind of sad if the whole show just like went down the toilet. I mean, like I said, I will always probably have a fondness for SpongeBob. At least early SpongeBob. I don't know. Maybe it'll be like one of those things like with a lot of people are with The Simpsons. They're like, oh my gosh, Simpsons, it was good for like the first I don't know how many seasons. And then it became crap. It's been a little... I think I caught the specials for the pandemic for South Park, but I don't think I've watched any. Like, I think they did at least one season after that, and I don't think I caught that. But last I watched, I was still enjoying South Park. So, you know, like, I know some people, that was another thing where I think people were like, eh. It was good from this time to this time. I think, like, some of it was kind of preference. Because I do know, like, one of the things with South Park was it was very episodic. Typically, the only time they have, like, a story through line, why can't I think of words? The only time, like, plots were important episode to episode was typically they would do the whole thing where it's like, okay, it's the season finale. We're going to do something, and then you're not going to see the conclusion of it until, like, next year. Which was very cruel. Very cruel. But then, like, after a while, they're just like, this is going to be the plot of, like, you know, and it's all going to build up to something in, you know, like, the end of the season, right? Which, I mean, admittedly, it could be a bit much, right? Like, I didn't exactly hate it, and it was a nice break of pace. But I didn't exactly hate, you know, keeping up with one story for the entire season. Although I think I preferred it, like, more when it didn't do that, when it was more episodic. Well, I think like the favorite, like the favorite format of all, at least for me, was when they would kind of do both, where it was like very episodic, but sometimes it'd just be like, oh, hey, remember when that happened like a few episodes ago? And it was like, yes, I do remember because I was paying attention. And it was kind of rewarding. Kind of rewarding that you like kept up with it. And it wasn't disruptive enough that somebody who hadn't been watching wouldn't get it. But it was a nice little tidbit for those who were keeping up. I mean, in-jokes typically do pretty well for a lot of things. It's like one of the things, I'm playing that Senran Kagura, Neptunia x Senran Kagura, right? And whenever they make like an in-joke with like the Senran Kagura stuff, I'm just like, I understand the reference, but then they'll make a Neptunia thing, and I'm just like, I assume that was a joke, and I can only assume. So it doesn't quite do it for me. And I think that game was like done by the people who made Neptunia, so it tends to have more of those jokes. So I'm just constantly giving like polite chuckles. Well, that, and I'm pretty much doing the whole straight man routine where they'll do something ridiculous and then I'm like, but that's awful silly. Why would you do that? And then the game will follow it up by like making the exact same joke. So we're on the same wavelength. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But we're on the same wavelength. And then I feel silly for pointing it out because it's just like, well, had you waited 30 seconds, the game would have did that for you. But, like, I gotta say something. Because, like, the other problem is it has a cast of, like, I'd say probably around 15 characters, right? Maybe a little more than that. But still, I would say no more than 20 characters. Unless we're counting the odd little NPCs you can talk to in between chapters that only give you a little blurb. But still, like, 2 of them are male and the rest are all female, and it's just one of those, it's like, I don't have enough of a range. I could probably do a bunch of stupid man voices because of my deep man voice, but the lady voices, I only have like a few of those. Most of which, are just me trying to mimic, like, a female character I know. That kind of seems to be, like, I don't know if you want to call it a penchant or what. But yeah, I'm, like, not so great at making up my own voices and all that stuff, but I can, like, mimic some things, like, I'd want to say decently well. It was, like, an oddball thing that I used to be able to do when I was a child. Specifically during the Generation 2 anime of a Pokemon, yes? I'm just gonna clear that out and I'll regret it later. But yeah, I used to be, like, really good at mimicking Pokemon voices. And I remember one friend being jealous of this. Even though we were in, like, I think, like, 6th grade or something like that. And nobody should care that, oh, this weird kid over here, they're doing dumb Pokemon voices. But there was just one friend that, I'm just like, oh, da-da-da-da-da, this one. And I do, like, I just do the repetitious saying of the name, yes? Since that's how Pokemon talked. And I think, like, the really odd one was, there was one point who's like, well, can you do this voice? And I'm just like, oh, I haven't seen an episode with that one in. But, like, I guess I can try just imagining what it is. And I did the voice, and he's like, I hate you. Because apparently it was, like, that good, and I'm just, yeah. It's just one of those, like, I pulled that out of my butt. Which, I don't know if that means I have good intuition, if I got lucky, or if it's one of those things where it's like, look, all Pokemon have, like, they have a range. Darn it. I was hoping one would fall behind. But yeah, there's like a range of voices they're gonna do. and each one will fall into like one of these like half dozen categories maybe, and I just happen to pick the right one. So yeah, maybe it's not that I'm good. Maybe it was that Pokemon was just too predictable. Which I mean, I could see. I think I'm gonna clear out all but the pears. What are you drinking? Looks like a potion. How are you holding that? You have no fingers. Although, if we're getting technical, only, like, us and monkeys, I think, have fingers, right? No, squirrels have fingers. I think I remember somebody talking about how they were creeped out by squirrels because, you know, they're just this furry little thing. And then, you know, like, when you zoom in, they have, like, the defined digits, so it's like a furry little human hand, almost. And it's one of those, like, I never really thought about it, but yeah, I think they kinda do? I mean, I can't say I've ever, like, looked super closely at a squirrel, either. But yeah, I think squirrels have, like, fairly well-defined fingies. If I'm not mistaken. Well, yeah, like, one of the... reminds me of just, like, another little dumb thing. But, yeah, I guess that's not what I meant to do. Do I... Yeah, I have enough for this. But yeah, there's like a VTuber I watched, and she was talking about how she kept on finding dismembered squirrel parts, like, littered around her house. No! Shoot! Well, I'm dumb. That's fine, though. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't need it. I'm already absurdly rich. But I wanted it. But yeah, she was saying about how, like, at one point she had, like, the lower torso of a squirrel that her cat had left her. And then later she found, like, the head, and she's like, and I'm still waiting for the middle part. And I'm just thinking, you're assuming an awful lot there. I could very easily have been two different squirrels. Although, my gosh, that's like one of those things. I'm so glad. My cats are indoor cats. I am so glad that that means they don't leave me presents. Because one, then I had to clean it up. Two, it's a little disconcerting, you know? And three, then I need to worry about, like, well, what if that thing that they killed, there's a lot of rabbits and squirrels around here. What if, like, the rabbit or squirrel that they got, what if that had a parasite and now I need to clear them out again? So yeah, just nipping that in the bud. They get to stay inside. Sometimes I worry that Lucina wants to go out, although I think Mewtwo's pretty comfy in here. Sometimes she's a bit too comfy. If I'm being completely honest. We'll just make peach rugs. But I don't, like, entirely know Mewtwo's whole backstory, as it were. I just know she came from, like, wherever she came from, I think she was flagged for being, like, a potentially abusive house. Which, whether that means they were mean to the cats, or if it just means it was in one of those homes where it's just like, well, I'm gonna just continue to have cats here. They're gonna keep on breeding, getting inbred, they're gonna continue to just, like, have to crawl over each other. It's a scorpion. And I mean, about the only thing I can say about that is at least it's not malicious. Because I feel like that makes it just a little bit better. Have I donated a scorpion to the museum? I think I have, but I'm just gonna go talk to him. And then he'll tell me that I've already donated everything, and then I'll feel like a ding-dang-dogly-dong fool. But you know what? It'll satisfy my curiosity. Yeah, I do know she does have, like, I don't know. Like, a little bit of her one tooth, though, is broken off, so that does worry me a little bit. Okay. I thought maybe I just didn't donate a scorpion. I remember catching a scorpion. Yeah, and like the other thing is she can't really seem to gain weight. Like I think when she overeats, that is one of the, one of the major instances. Like she typically only barfs if she has some sort of parasite. Or if she overate. So it's not like she can just, eat a whole bunch and that'll fill her stomach capacity. It's very troubling. Baggy shirt. Yeah, I don't know. She's like an older cat, though, so it's not really like she's at the time of her life where she probably wants to make, where it'd be a good idea to make, like, dramatic changes to her diet. So, maybe it's for the best. I don't know. And she seems happy enough. It just kind of, yeah, I just wish she were at, like, at full health. But hey, if she can, she can. But yeah, I'll take care of her as best I can, I guess. Does somehow remind me. The group that I volunteer with, I guess they're gonna start trying to do, like, in-person meetings again. And, like, the first one, they're just gonna make, like, a get-together, and apparently they're gonna go for some axe throwing. Make clip shows, so I will go back over. Oh yeah, they are dead.